Right guys, first thing I'd like to say is I apologise for my slackness. I haven't posted anything for a while. I've had a few things disrupting my life, but I won't go into that. So yeah, shinnies. The machines at work last night were running pretty well, so I had a little bit of time to design some shinnies. So I've got a bit of cardboard and cut them out. Yeah, so this piece here is the shin itself. That'll be bent round like so to fit your leg. This little piece will fit approximately there. It'll also wrap around and probably be a bit concave once I'm finished, so it will fit my knee in behind it. It's now Wednesday morning. I've set myself a challenge to have this finished by the end of the weekend. So I've got to transfer this onto the PVC, cut it out. I've got to cut out 4 of each. As most of you are aware that've seen previous videos, all my armour's double plated, so I need to cut out 4 of each, shape them, rivet them, paint them, slaps, painting, that'll be a couple of coats of undercoat or primer, gunmetal base coat, top coat of tan, and then the camo speckles. Then work out exactly how I'm actually going to stick this thing to my leg. So I've got a bit of work to do in the next few days, so yeah, better get into it. So we're back. I've cut out the first 2 shins and the first 2 knees. They don't quite look right at the moment because basically all I've done is transferred the pattern to the PVC pipe, drawn it on, cut it out, and so these need to be shaped. And to shape them, I'm going to need a heat gun. If you've never used a heat gun on PVC piping before, to get it to the temperature you're going to need to make it quite flexible, it gets hot, real hot. So a good pair of gloves is a definite essential. So yeah, if you haven't done it before, get yourself a good pair of gloves. So I'll head off now, hit them with some heat, shape them to the way I want, and once they're shaped, I'll look at putting the first bits together, and we'll organise the second layer and then go on to see how we go. So as you can see, I've finished one of them. Well, not finished, but I've done one of them. I've bent it up, shaped it to my leg, obviously using my leg as a template. Once it was nice and warm, I just moulded it to my leg basically. I'm not sure if you can see, but I've actually scalloped that part up so doesn't dig into my foot and flows along the contour of my foot, so that'll make it a bit more comfy. This will fit over there. I'll have to cut another piece to fit over the top here, secure that down, but that's, won't worry about too much at the moment. I've found that this piece here is a little bit too high on my knee. Doing patterns like this is all trial and error. I'm just going to have to cut this piece out. Once the knee goes over it, it should hide all the cuts and whatnot. So yeah, that'll be cool. No dramas. Just got to knock that bit out. So that'll alleviate the problem. But once I've done that, I'll start on the other one, and hopefully it will just be a mirror image of the one I've already done, and we'll start looking at putting everything together. So here we are again. So far what I've done is cut out the main part of the shinnies. I've shaped it all, put in this scalloped end as I previously mentioned for my foot, and marked out where the knee pieces go. I've cut out a second piece which is slightly larger than the original, heated it up and moulded it to the original piece. I've then marked out the original piece on the inside. So I just need to grind it down to get an exact replica of the original, and once I've got that, I'll take about 8 to 10 mil off the edges, and that'll give me the double plating. When heating a large piece, it's a little hard to work with, so basically I hit it with a heat gun, make the whole thing pliable, then basically shape it to the piece I want. It won't be perfect. There's going to be all lumps and bumps, not quite shaped right. So I basically start on one side, heat it up, mould it to the original. Once that's all done, gone hard, I'll then heat the opposite side up. Repeat the process. Some of the smaller edges won't quite fit sometimes, so I just heat up little spots and just work on those. Just get it all nice and flush the way I want. So now I have to cut out the 2 shins and 2 knees, and because I need it to fit, I'm going to have to work out how far I've got to cut into it, so it actually fits into place. So yeah, we'll start by cutting these down, getting the sides to the shape the size and shape I want, and finally get into refining and hopefully start putting everything together. So as you can see, I'm getting there. The left hand side's done. I've done all the knee, that's all been riveted on. Just need to do a slight modification of on the side of this one. Just need to take a little bit more off it. Once that's riveted on, it's then over to repeat the process on the right side, and hopefully we should be able to get some paint on it. So we've basically got them all together now, the left and the right are done, just in primer. I've done a bit of damage to them, just heated up the PVC with a heat gun. That was done with a screwdriver handle, that's a knife blade. These ones were actually done using a small rock. Just heated up the plastic and press the rock into it, nice and easy. I'll also do some damage effects using the paint. The way I bent these up, I originally used my fingers to bend it up, but it left a ripple in it from where my fingers were, so I ended up using a cup. Just heated it up and bent it up using the cup. Star Wars cup, of course. So it's come out nice and smooth. It's all been riveted up, hit with primer. So all I need to now is throw some base coat and top coat on it. So now I've got the gunmetal base coat on. All the cracks and damage I want I've done in the toothpaste. All around the edges I've just flicked the toothpaste, as well as around all the edges on all the parts. I've also just dabbed a bit of toothpaste here and there just to give a few scratches and whatnot, so we'll let that really cure and then put some top coat on. So we're back, and as you can see, we're pretty much all done. What's today? Saturday. They've all been painted, brown washed. As you can see, I've left a fair bit of the brown wash in all the crevices, just to add a bit of depth, make it all pretty manky looking. Battle damage, basic wear and tear. So yeah, you can see around where I've flicked all the toothpaste around the edges, it's come off nicely. So all I need to do now is to get some old belts, or even dog collars, they work quite well, to make some straps to hold these things onto my legs, and we're done. So we've gone from concept to the template and to the finished product. So apart from the strapping, yeah, we're finished. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'll leave it there, and have a happy day.